Okay, so step 3 is, why wasn't it secure? Because even though, so there's no leak, and see how messy this can get. That's why I'm wearing rubber gloves, because even taking the tank off, the water makes this valve get kind of mucky, and you'll get your fingers all black. Plus, it's toilet stuff. You don't want to touch that. Plus, if you're doing anything with your toilet off, you should always stuff a rag in there. I haven't got to that yet. But you can see there's why my toilet was loose. So you could also have an uneven floor and the bolts aren't going down too far enough. But here's what's supposed to happen is this is supposed to, the mounting bolts are supposed to go into the flange, and you can see it's just plastic and it's actually broke. I just pulled these two pieces away, so it must have shifted a little bit. I don't know, my kid gets a little bit assertive sometimes, so who knows, knocked the toilet or something and it shifted a little bit, or it was loose and I shifted it back, so it probably cracked this flange, or it's getting old because it does break down and it's all black, you can see, and full of some of the wax ring, even though I took it off previously. So that's not going to sit in there because it needs to go in there, and it's just going to come loose because it actually goes in there and it's supposed to sit inside it. So I'll show you, because I've got to get, you can buy a flange replacement, or you can do the whole thing, or you can just get a flange, it's called a flange like cover, and it goes over top, and then it re-secures the holes. So you can also get a stainless steel ones too that are a bit more pricey, but I might need a new wax ring, but that's still in pretty good shape. I just did this in the summer, in September, so when I had the leak. So I'm gonna save that, and you can usually buy them in kits. So I'm gonna have to go to the hardware store, home supply store tomorrow, and get figure that out. So anyways, but I want to get maybe another bolt piece that I can see. Now I got to get this bolt out, because to figure out, do I need to redo this? So that, see how that slid in there? It just goes in there, and then you turn it, and see, actually maybe I tightened it too much when I replaced it, because this piece is broken too, and that's just sometimes going to happen with age. So it's all caulked in there and everything, so I'm going to have a bit of a job the next couple of days. I have to take this apart, and yeah, so it just sits around the sewer pipe, so I'll show you what that looks like in the next video.